ESPN2, brought to you in high definition. At the FedEx Forum, Grizzlies fans are absolutely positively hoping for that first ever playoff win. In Game 1, the Suns brought their regular season dominance to the next level, hitting a franchise playoff record 15 threes against the Grizzlies. In Game 2, the Grizzlies and Pau Gasol came to life, but Stoudemire and Marion were too much, combining for 56 points to give the Suns a 2-0 series lead. Tonight, Game 3 in Memphis. Is tonight the night for the Grizz? Inside the FedEx Forum, the Grizzlies are hoping for some home cooking as they try to get a foothold in this series. They're down no games to 2 in spite of Pau Gasol's career-high 28 points in Game 2 in Phoenix the other night. Good evening, everyone. With Steve Snapper Jones, I'm Jim Durham. Glad to have you with us. Well, one thing, Snapper, about the Phoenix Suns, their success in this series, just like the kind of success they've had in the regular season, no changes.
There are no changes. They are the league's best at the sprint game, and this is what's hurt the Memphis Grizzlies, and the Grizzlies have to figure out a way to transition back a lot quicker. Mike Fratello likes to call it the pitch ahead, but what they do is throw the ball, not run the ball on the dribble up the floor, and they score quickly. So they score after makes, they score after misses, and if you're not back, they're scoring, and that's bad news for the Memphis Grizzlies.
So it's easier said than done. What can the Grizzlies do to get a hold of the tempo in this game?
Well, besides going kicking and screaming, they've got to try to slow the game down by making the game more physical, by getting into Steve Nash, trying to make him disrupt him a little bit more and not let him do what he wants to do. If not, Amari Stoudemire had 34. He'd be looking for 36 or 37 tonight.
Well, the Grizzlies are looking for an historical evening as they trail in this series 0-2. A victory would be their first ever in the playoffs in the history of the franchise.
It's a near capacity crowd at the FedEx Forum for this, the third game in the playoff series, the quarterfinal Western Conference series between the number 1 seed Phoenix Suns and the number 8 seed Memphis Grizzlies. Memphis trying to follow the lead of Pau Gasol in Game 2. The Suns always follow the lead of Steve Nash. And let's get to the Bud Light starting lineup. First of all, for Phoenix up front, Quentin Richardson, Sean Marion, and Amari Stoudemire, Shane Battier, Pau Gasol, and Lorenzen Wright across the front line for the Grizzlies. In the backcourt for Phoenix, it's Nash and Joe Johnson. In the backcourt for the Grizzlies, Jason Williams and Mike Miller. And before we get started tonight, let's check in with the third member of our broadcast team. Here's Mark Jones.
Hey guys, you know, for the last 3.5 years, Memphis' Pau Gasol has played for the Grizzlies, immediately followed by play for his Spanish national team. So in an effort to keep him more and less efficient and more or less not as much fatigue, Mike Fratello spoke to him before the game about subbing him out a minute or two earlier than normally would. Gasol told me before the contest that he's fine with that. It enables him to stay fresher in a fast-paced game like tonight and enables him to take advantage of mismatches down the stretch, guys.
And you know, when you were talking about that, Mark, I was just thinking now, Gasol missed, what, 23 games or so? He was on the injured list in the mid part of the season. That could now be to his benefit this time of year.
Yeah, he could be a lot pressured because of it, but at the same time, he's still not in the game shape that he needs to be to take advantage of the lively legs that he's supposed to have.
And you need that when you play against Phoenix. During the regular season, these two teams split the 4 games, and each team won on the other's court.
The two guys that are going to have to score is Gasol and Mike Miller.
Gasol on the miss, but Battier on the putback. Steve Nash and the Phoenix Suns have the best record in the league at 62-20.